Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Um, I just wanted to pass a message. I wanted to greet all of you across the world, the people of South Sudan. Uh, I want to greet of you, those who are actually at home in the villages, those who are abroad, those who are internally displaced across the country. I just wanted to say hello to everyone. My name is Balarjin, leader of the UPSS Union Party of South Sudan. I'm going to be live on the YouTube, the StreamYard, Facebook, and please go ahead and share it. I have a very important message for you. And the message is the Christmas message for the people of South Sudan. My message is actually for those who are at home right now, those who are in UNIMIS camp, internally displaced refugees who have fled the country because of the war, and particular, we have seen the year 2020 has been very difficult for for everyone in our country, across the world, in other African states. There are war plus the pandemic disease that has affected the people. And we have seen even more people actually uh, in our country are dying of the war as a result of the war than the real pandemic disease, which is our COVID-19. We actually also see many actually die of hunger diseases than the real gunshot, and we are seeing people who are being displaced uh, in the inside the country, like those who are in Juba, those who are in Malakal, those who are in Bentiu. Wow, most of the refugees that are internally displaced right now, they are more than even those who actually flee out. So we this is a life that actually we have experienced or we are going through right now. It's really very difficult for most of our family members and our country fellow countrymen. Is really very difficult. Something need to be done. We have seen the peace between the warring party SPLM is actually failing, is not going to go anywhere, because one, the root cause is not addressed, and one, it is not inclusive for everybody, all the South Sudanese. So this is a big problem that need to be, people of South Sudan need to pay attention. And my message to you, I wanted to share with you some other factors that can be considered for this year, so that at least maybe we might consider how to go about this problem. Uh, in this particular Christmas, I wanted you to actually to first thank God that you have reached the this time around Christmas, because it was really very rough. And I wanted to relate to you that the reason we are having difficulty is sometimes is because we are lacking wisdom, and wisdom come from God. So when we actually don't have wisdom, it means that we don't have the God values in us, and that is what it means. So we need to look at God values. There are four type of standard values that I'm going to discuss here. And these four standard values is the God values for life, human values for life. The other one is earth values for life, and the evil values for life. So again, it's God values for life, human value for life, earth value for life, and evil value for life. So those four values are the values that uh, you experience in life while you are living. So God values is are given actually directly from God to human being in order for human being to be able actually to create their own values of life. So meaning if you don't have these God values, then it's going to be very hard for you actually to be able to create your own human standard values. So, what are these? These values of God values, they are very simple, but people tend to not pay attention to this. And these values in this Christmas time, I wanted you to look for God values. So, because these are given to human. And these are the 10 commandments, simple 10 commandments. These are the values that God wants us to live by. You want human being to live by. And that's why, in the message from when actually when Moses was taking the Israelis out from Egypt, then the first thing that is going to give them, the first thing that was given to Moses so that the Israelis can actually start living as human was the Ten Commandments. And that is the same thing, for all human beings to be able actually to have their own standard values. They have to understand actually this kind of God values. So I actually wanted you to begin discussing about this kind of values with your family, friend, and I believe we can be able actually to fix many problems with this because when we have the God values, it is very easy for us to create human values. So human values come from God values, and human values actually are values that help us to understand how we can live on the earth. And I can mention some of them like wisdom. Wisdom and knowledge is one of the human values that help you to understand the world. Justice and equality, those are human values that human being can actually create. By having God values, you can be able to create those kind of human values that you will help you to understand that. And then we have also values like kindness and sincere, caring, and sharing is also one of the values. We have honesty and fairness. Being fair is a human value that human being can be able to create. Respect and those of confidence. Those are all values that a human being can create them. But without God values, it is very hard for you to create this kind of human value or to live by them. It's going to be very hard, or even to understanding them. So when we have human values, then we have heart values. Heart values are temporal values that are actually used on the heart. And usually heart values combine two things. Heart values, they combine human values and evil values. So two things. And that's why people actually, when you have a heart values only, you don't have human values, you only have earth values. That means you have a good thing and a bad thing together. So this is why human beings are actually really struggling in life, in a real life. So because they have heart values that has two things, both bad and good in their own life, their own mind and their heart. And that is really very difficult. That means they are lacking human values. And to have human values, you need God values in you. So those are the values that are actually uh, needed in human life. The other thing is that is evil values. Evil values, you need to understand that there is evil values. Evil values mean those are values like war, people killing themselves, tribalism, gun, those diseases, famine, hunger, and hate and greedy of uh, people. looking for power, divorce, adultery, facts, worshipping of idol, all those things, those are evil values. So my message to all of you is to begin understanding the four values of human life for this particular Christmas going to the new year. Then we will be able to have actually a different year with different expectation. So the message is for you uh, to have God values, seek for God values, and then automatically you become human being. When you become human being, then you'll be able to create human standard values. And when you create human standard values, you'll be able actually to understand the hard values and even the evil values. That will really help you to solve problems that are actually facing the human being on the earth. And that is my message for this particular season going forward to the new year. And I wanted to thank you very much. Please share this message to all our people so that at least they can get this message clearly. Maybe in the new year, I will come back to live and share with you other important things. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye now.